the Kardashians. Are the Kardashians good or bad for society? Well, my opinion is they're overall good, with the understanding there's some bad. There's some bad. First, they're good. First is at least they are somewhat honest and realistic in sharing a life of just being a mess, right? Because I rather them showing them their life being a mess, and people like me, I can even relate in my own family, rather than just like the Brady Bunch or the Partridge Family. Like everything's great and we hop and skip around and there's no craziness going on. Everybody's family has a level of, craziness. So that's what I appreciate about the Kardashians, because me and other people that have grew up a certain way, we can relate to the drama and the craziness, because especially if you grow up with sisters, I grew up with women, but it doesn't mean, but it could be anybody. But I'm just saying, it's somewhat relatable, and that helps life be a little bit more enjoyable, so you can, feel like you're not the only one. You can laugh and you can enjoy their moments with them. The bad, I think they seriously capitalize off the attention that they get. So I think the makeup is a complete scam, because none of those chicks, none of those sisters look good as far as without the cosmetic plastic surgery. Now, I don't want to say they don't look good, but what I want to say is none of them, especially the younger ones, none of them would look as good as they look without the plastic surgery to enhance their looks and to keep them young looking, including the mother. That being said, they are selling you beauty products. They're selling you beauty products because they know 90% of people can't afford the plastic surgery products. So you can buy the lipsticks, you can buy the, herbal teas and all the other crazy stuff they pump. But the bottom line is, you're not going to look like them unless you get lip injectors, unless you get ass injectors, unless you get liposuction, unless you get, face treatments, unless you get all that. You're not going to keep that up. And that's a shame. That's a shame. But that's the way this world is. Everybody's capitalizing off you. Everybody's got their hand in your pocket. So if you can accept that they are just using their Instagrams, they are just using their TV show, they are just using their Snapchats, if you can accept and understand that they are just using their platform to capitalize off it and to put their hand in your pocket, then do you. They market it well. Kylie's lipstick, the way, drips down in the lips, it looks good as far as the marketing. But as far as her, she got plastic surgery to enhance her lips. Did you ever see before pictures? Nothing like that. Not like that. It wasn't lip liner that got her lips looking like that. And I don't even think a lot of the plastic surgery they got, even with Kim, I think it made them not look as attractive. It made them look unreal. And Kylie's body was like a straight line on both sides. Now it's all curvy. It's all plastic surgery. Come on. If you can accept that and you can appreciate that it's just a form of entertainment with some things that we can actually realistically relate to, then it's somewhat good of society, because at least it's not total BS. Again, because when the Brady Bunch was out and the Partridge Family was out, it was like everybody's family had to be perfect, and you put up a big show. At least with the Kardashians is, if your family's a mess, which most families are, at least you can say, well, we're not the only ones, and that's the way this world is, and you don't feel self-conscious. So that's the give and take, with the understanding you should not, just because you can relate to it and just because you can understand it, do not allow that to be a co-signing of their behavior, because I disagree with a lot of the behavior, and I think no matter how rich they are, no matter how good the plastic surgery may or may not make them look, a lot of them have unhealthy relationships, and all the way from the mother to the grandmother and trickling all the way down, they all somewhat have repeated an unhealthy cycle of relationships. That being said, all of us have it, including myself, in different areas of our life, but we want to continue to grow. We don't want to be the same. We don't want to be the same just for the sake of selling drama, just so we can capitalize off it. So that's my take on the Kardashians, and if they're good, I gave you the good parts that I feel they add to society. I gave you the bad parts. I think they just use it to capitalize off their drama, off their fame, but everybody's trying to make money. Myself included. Everybody in some way is marketing themselves, so this is part of life too, so you have to be fair in that. So that's my take on the Kardashians and their effect on society. Ultimately, you make your own decision. You think for yourself. Just share my thoughts. Stay inspired.